guys, Ralph here. And welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness on this magnificent Monday, this Labor Day. Life's good, guys. Life's good. Anyway, you saw the thumbnail. Guys, it is all about compression. How you go about getting that compression, that's a different story. That could be a personal thing and whatnot. Whatever. Haven't played a note, okay, on this beautiful Labor Day. Let me honk and we'll talk about compression, and I'll make it quickie, and you guys can go back to your families. Anyway, compression. Guys, at the end of the day, that's it. That is it. We have heard Lynn Nicholson talk incessantly about compression on his channel and whatnot. He goes about it a different way than I do. Roger Ingram, guys, it's all about compression, and he talks about it incessantly. He studied with Jerry. Okay. Claude Gordon. Guys, I told you, he is the closest thing to what's going on out there. And that whole tongue compression, R-E-E, it's all about compression. And the compression will take the strain off the chops. Now, Claude Gordon, I have great respect for him. I met him once. Went to dinner with him, talked incessantly. The only regret I have about the entire thing, because he couldn't have been nicer to me, is that Jerry and I had not gotten the tongue thing going yet. And at the time, I was fooling around with the Claude Gordon method. While I was still, studying with Vacchiano and Jerry, and all that thing was sort of in flux. But I knew that even though I did get results, it was not for me. I could feel very, very choked, and the E syllable as I went into the upper register. As you know, one of my cousins is the great Eileen Farrell, who is maybe the greatest singer that ever lived, female or male. And I talked to her incessantly about that. And she says that E syllable, if it's not done correctly, can be the kiss of death for any, because it strangles you in the throat. Okay? Now, we need an open throat. And as the tongue, instead of going back and the E syllable is pushed forward, you see this here? I don't have enough hands and diagrams. But all of a sudden, this is wide open, and you are getting the compression right up front at the point of attack where you need it. That's another thing. When you're doing the Claude Gordon E-R-E-E, the compression is back in the throat. And that does create a compression to a certain degree, but it is significantly several inches behind the point of attack. Okay? With the Khaled system, the True Power system, whatever you want to call it, the compression is right there at the point. That's where the compression is. It completely takes out the corners, and you don't have to overblow. Now, the reason I do kettlebell, as I told you, there's two reasons. One is to absolutely 1,000% simulate that compression within the body that you are getting with the kettlebell. That's why I have had such incredible success working with athletes, because all I'm doing, depending on what sport, depending on what position they play in that sport, I'm teaching them compression. Okay? Different video. Okay? Oh, by the way, my health and my health and fitness channel got taken down again by YouTube. I did a video on, look, the CDC has come out recently and said that they were wrong about the way they handled COVID. The vaccines do not guarantee that you're not getting COVID. The mask is not the good way to go about it and all that sort of stuff. And I did a video. Thank you. I've been saying that for 2 years. And I said the best thing that we can do, whether you want the vaccine or not, the best thing we can do as a human race is to create an enormous immune system with fruits and vegetables so you can fight any disease, COVID or otherwise. They didn't like that. It's down. Okay? Now, I have another channel, True Power Save the Planet, which I am putting that stuff up until the other one comes back. So I know that a lot of you go back and forth between the health and fitness. It is not that I am not uploading content. It is because they don't let me. Okay, I'll keep you posted. Anyway, compression. Guys, Lynn Nicholson, Roger Ingram, Jerry, of course, was all about compression. Claude Gordon, the whole 9 yards. Now again, how you go about getting the compression, there's a right way to do it, and I said Claude Gordon was very, very close for my money. Lynn Nicholson, I'm not sure exactly if he's sure about how he gets. He talks about unfurling his lips into a V cup. I don't know how he's getting the compression that way. Obviously, he does. I mean, obviously, he does. Roger Ingram, once again, I talk about him. I mean, the guy compresses, man. If you're not thrilled with his sound, if you're not thrilled with his approach or whatever, I think his sound is tremendous. But that's neither here nor there. But he compresses. Now, some of the orchestral guys, they're all stretched out. There is no compression whatsoever. None. And that is sort of a sound that is coming into vogue. Okay? And as long as you have a big mouthpiece, stretched like that, and you have a C trumpet, you can get away with the middle register. Get away with it is not quite fair. I mean, some of them sound tremendous. As long as they're not playing too loud and they do not go out of their happy zone, it's great, but they are getting no compression at all. It's a complete and total collapse into the mouthpiece, and they're stretching. Okay? Now, guys, as I said, the kettlebell. The reason why I got the kettlebell, and I actually wrote a book, KBs for double C's, which was a big seller back when I was pushing it. $10. Email me at the end of this if you want. Guys, not only does it simulate the compression in your body, but it uses by the phenomenon of hyperradiation. It incorporates different muscles to create that compression without just depending on the tongue. And it's amazing how you incorporate that. It takes so much stress and strain and everything off the chops because you are using it, hyper-irradiating the compression throughout the rest of your body and bringing in different muscle groups to help you with that double C or beyond. All right? Compression! Eat and drink your fruits and vegetables and live your life with true power. Not the fake stuff, true power. Love you all.